When we talk about Destiny, it is best to do so bent over with your pants off. Obviously kidding, but this will help you stretch your lower backs and hamstrings, so, more power to you if you feel like that. So what has the Destiny community's panties so tightly wound? Even Charlie Sheen couldn't seem to get them off, because he removes tight panties. Think back to September 9th, 2014, when Destiny 1 was launched. The game was lacking, to put it mildly. The gunplay was sexy, the movement felt good, but the story made no sense. It was more of an outline than a fully realized story. The fans blamed Activision, because why not? And when Taken King arrived, everybody was happily surprised. Destiny 1 ended on a high note, with most players looking forward to the future. Nerds all over the globe twerked with excitement over the release of Destiny 2. But the twerking quickly turned sour. Sour twerking. That's what that's called. Sour twerking. Destiny 2 was riddled with problems and lacked any solid endgame. I'll spare you the deets, but after Forsaken and now the Scarlet Keep, the game appears to be back on track. Except people are still mad. So why? Well, in January of 2019, Bungie announced it would be parting ways with Activision, which many have hypothesized was the sole reason Kanye West now believes in God. The community expected big changes now that the greedy overlords had been vanquished. But sitting in November of 2019, many in the community are still unsatisfied. Though the content has been solid and changes to mods and gear are much better, Destiny requires a significant, that is Spanish for significant, paywall in order to access content. $59.99 for a year of content, plus a solid $15+ for a single Eververse skin. Each week, Eververse items change, and this week for, say, Festival of the Lost, when a lot of this backlash is becoming a little more significant because the skins are cooler, this week all of the Eververse items cost $183. And that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So if you bought all of them, you're looking at $200 almost, and this has many believing that fuckery is indeed afoot. What many people have failed to realize is that Bungie partnered with NetEase. If you thought Activision was bad, buckle up, sweetheart, while going for a ride. NetEase is a giant Chinese tech company, and Bungie clearly wants to tap that ass, that market. They want to tap that market's ass. People in China are far more accepting of microtransactions. So, if you can properly censor any material deemed too offensive for the Chinese market, you are looking at an enormous revenue source. Also, the current state of Destiny's Year Pass and the Eververse store is the exact model. Like 100% the same. Not 100%, because then it would really be the same. But it's real close. You get my point. A lot of different titles are trying this model, but every time the communities built around these games get mad. Every time. When companies see Fortnite making $126 million, not in a year, in February. That's how much they made in February. Not in, between 2012 and 2020. They made that in February. That's crazy. But so when other gaming companies see them making that kind of money per month, they believe they too can have a slice of that stanky money pie. And who doesn't want a piece of that? So why are Fortnite players not upset with the monetization setup and other games are? Well, a big reason is Fortnite is free. That means, for those of you who don't speak English, it costs no dollars. $0 does it cost. Destiny cost like $100 per year. Also, Fortnite was built around this idea of free content and you pay for skins. Destiny was not. Also, after being slapped in the proverbial sack one too many times, Destiny players are a little bit skittish about paying anything more than absolutely necessary. Right now, some of the coolest armor is stuck in the Coachella VIP section of Destiny, costing you $45 if you want a set for each character. If you want this little skeleton looking thing on your dude, $45, 15 a pop. That's crazy. If these were rewards, then people would feel far differently. And by far differently, I mean I have no idea how people would feel because I'm not psychic. However, with China clearly strong-arming everyone from the NBA and Blizzard, it's clear that they have a market people really, really want to break into and are willing to bend their morals to do so. If you take a look at the top post on Bungie's official website map, most are related to Eververse. And here you can see a ninja who is one of, no ICP dudes, you insane clown posse dudes, don't start running out of the woodwork. Oh, ninja? No. The moderators on Bungie's website are called ninjas, and they're actually agreeing with this post about Eververse being sort of an issue. I was about to say problematic, but if you ever hear that word come out of my mouth, except for just now, and in a mocking way, you'll know there's a problem. I have been compromised. Destiny players are accustomed to buying expansions, so you don't see the same level of outrage over these as you do over the other items locked behind the Eververse paywall. If you're dating a barista who decides to become a stripper 2 years into the relationship, it's a high probability that isn't going to go over too well. I'm just saying, maybe you're into it. I don't know. I don't think it's going to work out. But if you're dating a stripper who continues to be a stripper, well, that was understood from the beginning of the relationship. So in this example, Fortnite is the stripper, and Destiny sees those juicy dollar bills and decide they should get in on that Friday night action. But it's putting a strain on the current relationship with their community. Also, Destiny is trying to strip while selling you coffee, which is obviously not going to go very well because they're not just trying to be a stripper. They still want to be a barista. And that's a big problem. That's what COD was trying to do. That's what all these games are trying to do now. What was that? Why can I not remember the big open world map where everybody shoots each other? Everyone's like, yeah, that's every game ever. Battlefield. Everyone's going for this battle pass idea mixed in with having to buy the game, mixed in with purchasable microtransaction skins and stuff. So the Fortnite model, except for Fortnite, you don't pay for content. It's a huge difference. You can't make people buy expansions, buy the game, buy the skins, buy the battle pass. It's just stupid. It's too much buy-in, dude. Come on. If you have a better analogy, leave it in the comments, dude. I think Destiny is doing a lot right now, so don't get me wrong. I'm just reporting on the current situation. The Eververse deal is annoying, and it's annoying to a lot of people. So, for whatever reason, you can do 100 things right, but you slap one baby, and everybody loses their mind over it. Am I right? That being said, stand up, put those pants back on, and remember, if Eververse can charge you $45 for Halloween skins, then Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.